Okay, you are live. Oh, that's pretty stout. What's up, everyone? Yeah. Guys, I'll be right back. Right back.
¿Sabes qué bien? En Aldi están vendiendo las sillas que yo te compré. Las colchadas.
Compré, si te hubieses comprado uno. Tiene la bicicleta.
¿Tiene bicicleta?
Tiene.
Mama, how you doing?
No.
Hippie Miller.
No, no inventes. No inventes que está bien.
What's up, everyone? What a day, huh? What a day. Time for the refreshment. You get the trans fixed. No. Nope, the pump is broke. The input shaft broke. Broke the input shaft. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I go over there. Transmission is broke. No joke. It is broke. Park the bike there. Park the bike there. There we go. Nice sky. Let me get comfortable here. You guys want to join? Come on, join. Yeah, you were there for a minute. I know. I saw you. I read the comments. Uh, yeah, I was not too happy about that converter. We'll see how it goes when I call the company who made it. It's supposed to be a custom made torque converter. Yeah. So it's supposed to have furnace brazed louvers. It's supposed to have a billet stator, roller bearing. It's supposed to handle 650 horse. I know I'm not pushing 650. The seal was installed backwards in the torque converter. Because when we build those torque converters, you got to, the seal that goes in there for the lockup. And if anyone says you don't need more than one disc for a lockup, that's bullshit. Okay, Mopars, Mustangs, and minivan. That's pretty cool. Mama M3. I like that. That is pretty cool. Good name. All right. Well, feel free to just play the live stream so I get the watch hours. I'm falling behind. I'm so falling behind. It seems like this is going to be an expensive fix, so. What do we got? Blast away the questions. Hey, watch it. All right, Hippie Miller. What you got? What would make a 04 2500 Ram death wobble that had everything replaced in the front end, and I mean everything? All bars, bushings, steering boxes, ball joints, everything. Are your wheels good? Tires good? You got a torque rod? Did you replace the torque rod? If the torque rod is too long or too short, Tim Windsor, what's up, brother? Thank you for stopping in. If that bar isn't the exact same length, it'll tweak the suspension. It'll dog walk. Death wobble if you have the toe at 0. Could have a hanging caliper. I've ran into all those issues with a death wobble on a ram. Does it just happen at a certain mile per hour? Or when you hit the brakes, does it go away? All new, even the deaf is new. Yeah, when you start just replacing it, especially with like the aftermarket, they don't like that. Now look at your caster. Did you measure your caster? The way you measure your caster is you put a bar on the bottom part of the ball joint. Okay, you got to take the nut off. Put a bar there. Drill a hole through the bar. Put a bar there, and put your level. Put your get one of those cheap $15 digital levels. See where your caster's at. Now you got to stop replacing the stuff. You got to take your measurements. It's real easy to get a caster. Caster angle. All right. Did you say no alignment shop or no? The alignment shop did all that. I have checked. I have checked any of that. All right. So what are your numbers? They gave you a printout now. All right. So let me tell you something about alignment shops. Okay. Um, they set the toe and let it go. Now, when they mount the sensor to the wheel, okay, and they do this because I did it. You know, it's how you make money. I worked at Conrad's. I worked at Goodyear. You know, we all did it for alignment techs, and we're mostly flat rate. So when you mount the reflector, all right, because the new models are reflector, it's laser, and it gives off a reflection from the laser. So when you mount that to the wheel, you rock the car back, you rock the car forward. There's a You go through a process where you turn the wheel left and right, and that gives you your SAI, it gives you your caster, it gives you your camber, it gives you your toe out on turns, your toe in on turns. That's it. It all programs out. Okay, but after they take that measurement, after they go through that alignment sweep, okay, that tells the computer, hey, your numbers are at this. So what they do is they take that sensor that bolts to your rim or that attaches to your tire, and they just move it, and it throws your alignment out of whack. And they're like, hey, it says you got to replace everything. That's how they work. So I don't trust anyone. Uh, so if you go get an alignment, and it's a free check, right? It's a free check. Have them roll the car back, have them roll it forward, and look at them. Look at them. After they roll the car forward and back, and they go through your toe sweep for your SAI, your cache, after they go through that sweep, have them print out that sheet with the wheel straight. All right? And that's how you know that they didn't mess with it. If they don't go through that sweep, if the machine doesn't, because it'll tell you on the machine, it's like it's dummy proof. All right, you know, any YouTuber will be able to read that. You know, it'll say, okay, turn the steering wheel to the right, and it'll give you like an arrow. Okay, it'll give you an arrow. Keep turning, turning, turning. All right, keep the wheel there, and then it'll say turn to the left, and then it'll start the arrow over here, and you keep turning the wheel all the way to the left till the arrow lines up, and then it'll go to the next screen, and then you roll the car backwards, you roll the car forward. After they do all that, get that printout before they touch anything else. That's how you fix that problem from them messing with the alignment specs. Those alignment specs, get to me and I'll let you know. Chiche! Hello, girl. Happy Father's Day. Thank you. Thank you. I'm enjoying little Father's Day, your little gift here. It's been a while. That's some stout stuff. We are down. Don't have anything else to replace. Okay. I haven't. Okay. Landon, what's up, brother? Y'all can join up in here. I forgot how do I? Oh boy, here we go. Did I go to settings? See, I gotta learn this stuff all over again. Let's see. Invite. Copy. What does it mean? Guests can stream this to their own destinations. I don't know what that is. Mega Love, shout out. Chichai. Chichai. All right, come join. Anyone. That's some strong stuff. Don't. You're all right. Hope you get that fixed. Them death wobbles. Um, you can have. Is it 4-wheel drive? That charge. Tickle Queen. You're preparing things. I'm going soon. Okay. All right. Have fun. Be safe. Try and get some diggy diggy diggy. What Maria would say, right? Victorious crown. Wow. Thank you. Nice background. Yeah, it's not a background. That's my backyard or my front yard. See? Oh, that's it. As Ignacio. Nacio. Bikes are in the way. Oh man, look at that. Look at that sky. Look at that sky. People want to see the sky.
Okay.
The sky. Oh.
It's okay. That's your passion. Don't worry about it. You can do it all. You have to.
Thank you. Little stuff of the sky. No, it's not my kid. I don't have kids. Damn shame. Family reunion weekend. Over 730 miles round trip. Hey, all right. Nice. Hey, did that work for you? It's just a cheap one, so let me know if it works or not. Yeah, it's Sunday night. Everyone works tomorrow. Yeah. Except for me. Oh well. It is 9:07 p.m. Victorious Crown. East Tennessee's 9:10. All right. Work tomorrow. I'm tired. Hey, I get it, man. I get it. I'm tired of these transmissions. I broke it, Don. I broke it. Guy said the transmission was supposed to handle 650 horse. He lied. So that was the old torque converter. So that is not the pink torque converter. The pink torque converter, that's the that's that's the good one. Get the quarters on Nova tomorrow. Nice. The Nova. That's a great car. My friend had a Nova in high school. Jeffrey Knoll. I dated his sister Tanya Knoll. like in 4th grade. I started early. Anyways, yeah, he wrapped it around a tree last I heard. That was a damn shame. But man, it's a beautiful car. Those are beautiful cars. I wish you the best with it, man. Those are fun. Man, it's a Chevy. Shoot, you can get everything for it. We're going to motivate on this motor now that the reunion is over. I'll keep you updated. Ah, it's a 70, huh? Nice. The kid is loud, but I love him. Yes, he was awesome. He's an awesome kid. He's in the I showed him Monster Trucks, the Monster Jam on YouTube. He loves it. The sky's a nice red color. Ooh, damn it. Bourbon is stout. That boy's 5. Oh, okay. Cool. How old is Ignacio? 21 months, huh? Let's see. Let's see how much this transmission is going to cost me. Huh?
No, eso no. Eso no, porque eso no. Ahorita no, es noche.
Let's see. Input shaft. 46 El Crapo. Oh my gosh. And there he goes. Wow. Man. That's going to set me back some. That sucks. Damn it. Ouch. I'm gonna go get the fan. I'll be back. Hold on, give me a second. You guys want a life hack? Here, you want to keep the mosquitoes away? You get one of those cheap fans from Harbor Freight. You know, the wind tunnel ones. They're like, I don't know, $50, $100 or something. The small ones, you know, blow a lot of wind. They have the square outlet. You aim that in the bottom of your table, and the air dissipates. And the flies, the mosquitoes, they can't. There's too much turbulence, so they can't land on you. All right, what do we got? Got my boy a pit bike. He's been trying to learn how to ride it. Hell yeah. Yeah. Shoot, I started riding when I was 4 or 5 years old. Yeah, it's a good time to learn. Shoot, yeah. That's going to be fun. I'm out of here shortly. I'll leave this on for you. Hey, man, I appreciate that. How do you stand for watch hours? I got like 400. Yeah, I'm hurting. The last live I did, I have some people that let their computers run, and they just walk away from the computer, and that gave me 68 hours. So I'm probably up around 470 right now. Hey, that's a nice life hack. Hell yeah. I just thought of it actually. Seriously, I was like, I mean, it works in the shop, right? So if I aim it at my feet, you know, because the flies like to nip at the ankles. So I aim it at my feet, right? And you know, it's one of those fans where it scoots across the whole floor, and it works. It keeps the flies off me, off my legs, and the mosquitoes off my legs. So I figure, hey, point it at the bottom of the table. Let's look at it. So I did that, and I'm like sitting down right now, and the wind is coming up all around the table. Hell yeah! Kind of one of them. All right, where was it? How much is this going to cost? Gosh, see the Sun Axe, the Sun Axe. Yeah, some people don't like Sun Axe. Okay, I mean it's all right. It's all right. I'm not going to hate on them like that. You know. Let's see. One piece design eliminates weak connection between the input shaft. Yeah, it's just advertisement. Garbage. Rudy's diesel performance. I wonder if I could put a diesel one in there. I probably could, but I have the converter already made, and if the input splines are different from a diesel to a gas, then I really can't. But yes, you can have a billet stator made for a diesel input and run it in your 46. So I'm going to need the oil pump. See, that's why I'm looking at the Sunax one. A lot of people hate Sunax, but those people that hate Sunax also are trying to sell their own products. So the big input shaft comes with everything I need. The pump, input, and I can just sell that because I got a better one. It's the big input shaft. Look at that. Look at the size difference. Bam. I wonder if that'll use the stock piston. Let's see. Longer clutch hub allows room for extra frictions. Well, I have 5 frictions on a stock input right now. So maybe I can have 6 on it. Oh yeah, look, 6. How about that? But that piston won't fit my drum. I got one of those billet drums. Pride flower, rainbow heart, pride flower, rainbow heart. Thank you, Victoria's Crown. I know sometimes the YouTube does that. I'm back. Mama M3. M3. MM3. She's 2-3. Oh yeah, that's a good drink. I should have some more. Oh god, yeah. So Sunex has the whole setup. Look at that. Ba boom. Bada bang, bada bang. How much can I order this piece of crap for? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Intermediate shaft. Got everything I need right here. Cheap. Now I will tell you something. Sunex, I think it's their Sprag. I think it's one of their Sprags. They actually test it. They find the weak spot and then they machine the weak spot out, or they engineer the weak spot out. Oh, look at that. Did I just read that right? Yeah, I just read that right. Oh, you can't put a multi-disc in a torque converter. You're crazy. Yeah, you can. Don't let people tell you can't put a multi-clutch in a 46 RE 518 40, 44 42 whatever. Don't settle for less. Get yourself. This is one of the reasons why my torque converter gave out, is because I had a single disc. Don't ever let someone tell you a single will hold horsepower. No, it won't. Or you don't need it, because it's bullshit. That's like having a cast input shaft on a built diesel. Come on. Come on. Got impeller hubs. Look at that. Got everything. I already built my torque converter, and it has 3 discs. Look at that. Got everything you need. Build yourself a torque converter. Look at that. Huh? Build yourself a torque converter. All you need is louvers. You want louvers? Get yourself a 4-cylinder S10. Rip the transmission out. 2001. Take that torque converter. Weld yourself a ring gear to it. Take it apart. Get the internals. Throw 3 discs in there. Actually, it's 2 discs. I'm saying 3 discs because there's 3 friction surfaces, all right? You got the one friction surface, and then you got the separate disc, which has 2. So when I say 3 disc, and when everyone else says 3 disc, it's actually 2 discs, one with dual frictions and one with a single friction. Now they do offer a 4, but I wouldn't put that in, I wouldn't put that in gas. I'd put it in diesel, because the more discs you have and the more pressure you have locking it up, the more it's going to grab. The more you're going to feel it. Look at that, got everything right here. All billet. How much is the front cover? How much are they selling the front cover for? Hey, what a coincidence. 48. Oh, don't settle for less. Get yourself a 2 or 3 disc. Oh yeah, I got everything. Hey, heavy duty rear. It's only money. Right? Oh shoot. Let's see, 22121. 08. How much are these? 1,800 bucks. It's only 1,800 bucks. Sure. Alright, someone's gotta be in the chat. Who's in the chat? Someone here? Someone join. Someone join up. Let's see. Jesus, the transmission's gonna be worth more than the whole truck with the engine. Well, the view is kind of iffy right now, but this would be my back front yard. And when I say back front yard, what just happened? What just happened? All right, so when I say my back front yard, my house is probably 2,000 feet off the main road. And the side of my house faces towards my driveway, which kind of zigzags through the forest here. So the front of my house, which is pointed out the view that you guys are looking at, that's technically my front yard. So anyone got any questions? Anyone want to see the destruction my little 360 did to the transmission? The destruction that supposedly the 650 horsepower torque converter could have took. It chewed it up and spat it out like a piece of tin foil. Broke the pump. I'm not talking about the pump gears. It broke the pump. The pump side that holds the stator, that directs the fluid. What the hell you call that? Oh shoot! I'm having a brain fart here. Happy Father's Day. I'm having a brain fart. Shoot. I'm gonna have to Google it. Still on the tip of my tongue. I thought it was a different word, but it's the part where the damn. Yeah, well, it's pink, so you know what they say: the pink morning, sailors take warning. Pink sky at night, the sailor's delight. So I don't know. Maybe a storm is brewing. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Brain's a little foggy right now. Front pump that holds the drum. No. No, the other part. Here, I'll show it to you guys. Give me a second. I'll show it. It's the front of the pump. Damn, I must be tipsy. I was about to bring the parts out here when it's all dark. When I can just bring you to the garage. All right, let me flip the camera around. The settings. Front camera. Back camera. Here we go. Let there be light. Stupid bird. All right. So, there you go. How you like them apples, huh? Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. Red sky at night, sail. That's it. That's it. Triple M. Triple M. She got it. Colleen. Yeah, supposedly. All right. So here's what's going on with this. All right. Here's the story, the background, and why I cut it open. I contacted a company, and John Cope knows the company, or I told him because he asked, because it was a specific size torque converter, and they got the stall that I wanted. So I told him the company that did it, and I guess he was outsourcing to have his torque converters made, or I don't know. So, anyways, he asked. I told him. I called the company. I told him I wanted a billet stator. I wanted it to be furnace brazed. I want it to handle 650 horses. I don't want to have any issues with it. I want a roller bearing, and that's what I got. I got no furnace braze. It's not even TIG welded. It's not a roller bearing. Not brazed, not TIG welded, not billet. And I broke that because it's not billet. And I specifically told him billet. So, yeah. And you know what? It got me home. This piece of crap right here got me home. I don't know how it did it, but it got me home. And furthermore, when I pulled the truck in, I hit the ramp here with the front tires and I gassed it. Drove it up on the rack. How the hell did it drive on the rack? How? I'm dumbfounded. Here, let me show you something else. This is why you don't want to get a single disc torque converter. Don't ever let anyone tell you to get a single will hold. It won't. Even if you're cruising down the street. Still got wind resistance and you're still making horsepower. It was always slipping. Got hot. It baked the cover. That one, that has 3 frictions in it. It is a billet stator. And that one is, they actually said that's good to 700. So I got the torque converter. They built it. I got the ring gear, welded it on. It's created. So this is what I mean by see that? You're always going to have that plate. So there's one friction. They have kits for this transmission, the 46, the 47s, the 44s, 42s. Another disc, this right here is raised up. There's another disc that goes in there. There's plenty of room in the torque converter. There's no reason not to have, there's no reason not to have room. There's plenty of room in that torque converter. And if there's not enough room there, you can make the torque converter taller because you got 9/16 of an inch to play with. So, yeah, you got plenty of room. I got ripped off on that. I'm pissed. I'm going to call the company. I got the receipt. It all says it's supposed to be billet. It's not. So, oh, and furthermore, they put the rear seal in wrong, or the torque converter seal. They put it in backwards, and that probably led up to it burning up. So, yeah, ouch is right. That's an expensive ouch. Well, I was having fun with it. You just have fun. You have one of those days. You know, you act like the Dukes of Hazzard on a paved road. Have a little fun, a little sideways. Next thing you know, clunk, clunk, crunch. What? That was only 3/4 throttle. That sucks. Expensive. Expensive night out. I had fun though. Totally worth it. Oh, I got a light out. Perfect. Right over the table. Settings. Front camera. Yeah. So sorry about the view. All right, what's all right, so looks like a nasty little storm to the front pump that holds the drum. Yes, inside the pump. Well, not that side of the pump. It's the other side, the one that presses in. I forgot what they call that, but ouch. It didn't fart. It didn't fall apart. It didn't fart, right? It didn't fall apart till you broke it. Lose and give it room. Till you broke it loose and give it room. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's definitely my fault. But I ordered billet stator, roller bearings. I didn't get it. And it's all on my live too. It's not like I just didn't, cut open the torque converter, swap out the parts, and all of a sudden it did a live. No, I did it all in front of the camera. Yeah. That company just took a major hit and doesn't even know it. Well, I'll give you guys a hint. There's a T and a C in that company's name. So, and that's why I told myself not to get it because I had problems with them before. So, garbage parts. Oh, absolutely, Hippie Miller. You got it, brother. Yes, sir. Oh, God, that's good. And in the live, I told him, I was like, look, I'm not going to disclose whose torque converter that is. I'm just going to have to call them up on a live. See what they have to say. But you got to be smart about it because I call them up and be like, hey, you guys offer this, this, and this for this? Yeah, we got it. Okay, how come you didn't give it to me when I ordered it like that? That's how it's going to play out. I hope. They probably don't care. Like every other company out there. quite frankly, I would call them out. Yeah. Well, I got no leverage. Got no leverage if I just call them out. I'll disclose it anyways, of course, because I don't want anyone else to go through the bull crap. Still got the receipt too. What I pay? I paid $500 for it. I don't know, something like that. It was a cheap Torqueberry, you know. I couldn't. Just wanted to get the damn truck on the road and get it to No Name Nationals. So I rolled the dice. I took the company's word, saying that that they had all this stuff in there, and they didn't. So no, China probably owes nowadays when it comes down to it. Owes today when it comes down to it. Well, I'll give you a hint. It was made right here. One of the 50 states. Here, I'll tell you what. Yankee company. And I can say Yankee now because I'm living in the South, which makes me a damn Yankee. There's a joke in there somewhere. Man, someone come on the live. Gonna have to end the live pretty soon. No one jumps on here. Yeah. So I used to live in Ohio, right? And you know what they say, you know, Yankee coming down to live the in the better half of the United States. Later, Colleen. Gonna jump out bedtime for me. Everyone have a great week. Yep. Thank you, Colleen. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the chat. Appreciate it. Feel free to keep the live on as you sleep. I need the hours. Oh well. It is what it is. So I got to come up with what is it? I figure about $2,500. Get the transmission up and going again. And that's not even the other stuff that I got to do to the engine. That's not including the cam. Designing the cam right now. And Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly. Dude, Max. Man, you called it. That gravity was getting me today. That gravity was playing havoc on me, man. That was funny. I really enjoyed that. You saying that. That was funny. Max. If you back up the live about 15 minutes, you'll see the carnage to the transmission. There's no way I'm putting over 500. I know 500 feels like in a 3,200-pound car. I don't know what 500 feels like in a 4,800-pound car. Actually, it's just shy of 5,000 pounds because with me sitting in the truck, it's almost 5,000. So maybe it's a little more than I thought. Who knows? Maybe it was a 650 horsepower torque converter for a 2,000-pound car. I had it in the wrong car. It's my fault, right? I told them what vehicle it was. They should know the weight of it. Oh, it sucks. That sucks. All right, let me cry some more. How much are these parts? Ah, gosh. Gotta pay to play. It's gonna play. You gotta pay. Hey, look. It's a pink torque converter. How about that? I thought I only had the pink torque converter. Figures. Man, I really like that fan up underneath this table. Keeps the mosquitoes away. Let's see what eBay has to offer. The Sleebay. $109. You know that's not building. Dodge Ram 4748. A518 forward drum, A618 46RE 46RH 47 90 and up, large shaft lockup type, $69. $725. Billet steel. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what saved my transmission. Oh, let's see. My couch is a gravity hotspot. Jesus Christ. Watch it. Don't rest too much, brother. Don't rest too much. EMTs, we see it all the time. People rest too much. Body's made the move, brother. I'm just looking out for you. You are in the dark, or is it my TV? I'm in the dark, brother. I'm in the dark. I got a light burn out. The lights burn out. I only got that light. I'm in the dark. Let's see if I brighten up the screen. Hey, there I am. For a second there, I looked like my brother Drew. I think Mama M Mama Mopar is she went to bed. How long's it been? It's Sunday. People gotta work tomorrow. There's 8 people in here. It's been an hour and 6 minutes. Been too busy to rest. Guess I'll rest when I die. There you go. There you go. I'll get my rest when I'm 6 feet under. Right now, this is a gift. Make the most of it, however you seem fit. Max, I'm off like a prom. Oh, Max, I'm off to bed. See ya. The force of habit. Sorry. Yes, sir, I did. I cut that bad bitch open. So, if you were to back up this live, you'll see the guts. I also did a live pulling the transmission out. Well, you were there. So later on in that live, I cut it open. And in this live, I went over the pieces, parts inside. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to shut it down at 10. It's 3 minutes till. Questions, comments, complaints? Man, I got that. I'm thinking of that oil pump I got. I got 3 oil pumps, all right, for the small block Mopar. There's actually 4 different pumps made for the small block Mopar engine. I've got 3 of them. I got the 830 gear rotor set. I got the 1-inch gear rotor set, and I also got the 1.2 gear rotor set. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a 1.3. I haven't found one yet, but when I do, I'm going to grab it. Just to have it. You know, because I got more important things to do, like hoard Mopar stuff. So I got a standard volume oil pump in my Durango right now. I'm just 6,000 RPM. I'm at 60 psi. But I also have my bearing clearances are like 0.004 instead of the recommended 0.00015. Or is it 0.00 whatever? Oh yeah, 0.0015 is what they recommend. But what they don't tell you is usually it's 1.5 on each side of the bearing, so it ends up to be 0.003. My clearance is a 0.004. 0.004 and a half on some. Hey, Cheryl, how's it going? Well, looky there. There is the great Cheryl. Landon was just in here. I don't know where he went. Probably got bored. Left. I told myself I'd end this live at 10. No one's showing up. No one's jumping in here, so what's good? It's all good. Everything's good. Life is good. My converter's broke, but life is still good. Yes, ma'am. It is. I got a couple of ninjas. Helps with the hours. Cheryl knows what I'm talking about. Cheryl, it's been a while. What you been up to? I'm a little tipsy. It's been like a year since I've been tipsy. So I got the good bourbon too. That's cool. So yeah, the Durango's broken. I gotta get I gotta port the oil pump. I got a high volume oil pump for it. I'm gonna up the pressure a little bit. I gotta finish porting that, get an oil pan gasket. I'm gonna check the bearings. And my bearings, how many people are on here? 7? All right, so my bearings, I couldn't find 3/4 bearings. So if anyone's familiar with it, usually you got an oil groove in one bearing, and the other bearing is not grooved. So I grooved the bearing myself. And the way I grooved it, it's a 3/4 groove. So it's not only oiling on the power stroke or the downstroke of the crankshaft, because that's when it oils the top connecting, the mains and everything, bottom of the mains. So for every, instead of being lubricated 50% of the 360-degree revolution, it's being lubricated 70 to 75% of the revolution. So it's a 3/4 groove. I grooved it myself. So, and I polished the crank down to achieve the 3.5 to 4 bearing clearances. But right now it's a little lazy getting out of the hole. I'm designing a new cam for it. I'll be talking to, actually I called up my cam grinder, I called up Bullet, I called up Cam Motion, garbage. Howard's is pretty good. I gotta get a hold of Jones's and Demas, see what they can do. It's really hard to have because when you buy a cam core, you buy the core with the LSA already in the core, and they give you a certain amount of hardness through the lobe, and you can take away from the core, but once you get to a certain spot or certain duration or certain lobe separation or lift, even the advance, even when you ground in the advance for your valve angles, or not valve angles, but the seat angles, that's a tech video. So you take away from the lobe, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So achieving a LSA that I want is pretty hard for cam companies to do. You have to have a specific billet core. Coppola, Merlot, wine. Don't know if it tastes good. Probably nasty. My experience with wine, heartburn. So I stay away from it. My mom loves Merlot. She'll, man, it's a bottle a day. Throughout the day, including mornings. But me, this happens once a year. Maybe twice. Tomorrow I go to the farmer's market. I'm gonna get some, I'm gonna start juicing again, juicing vegetables. I never felt so good in my life. about, let's see, how many years ago? 10 some odd years ago. I was 260, feeling slow, sluggish, and I watched this movie called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And he talked about juicing vegetables. I juiced vegetables. I took the challenge. I took the 13-day challenge, just juicing vegetables. Now I did cheat a little bit. I cheated only at night and only before 8 o'clock at night. I had a bowl of salad at night with some lemon oil and vinegar dressing with 1 can of tuna, a small can of tuna in water. So I drank a quart of juice in the morning, quarter juice for lunchtime, and I had a salad at night with a can of tuna. I dropped 42 pounds in 13 days, and I never felt better in my whole life. So I'm going to get back to that. After the first 4 days, you feel like ripping your stomach out and throwing it across the room. But the 5th day, all that goes away. The hunger cravings, all that goes away. And then after the 13 days, you no longer crave food. You crave the juice. And as soon as you bite into a piece of food or something to eat, you almost get sick because your body wants to reject it. And ever since I started eating again, I've been feeling more slow and more slow. So I'm going to get back to juicing. I want to lose 10, 15 pounds. I'll be happy. As long as I can run 2 miles, I'll be good. And I can't right now, so I have to get back to it. I quit drinking in the 90s. Hard time drinking a whole can of beer now. Nasty. Brother, man, I never did like beer. I mean, there was a time where I could drink beer, but for some reason, it either put me to sleep or gave me a headache the next morning. So, beer in me, no go. Cheap liquor in me, no go. It's got to be good liquor. And I don't have a problem with good liquor. So, all right, Cheryl, thanks. Cheryl. Check out Cheryl. She's fun. Land and Custom Classics watches her. Yeah. It's my vacation. Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice. Enjoy your vacation. I'm glad. Glad for you. I don't take, well, I say I don't take vacations, so I've worked for so long, and I say that because I've always had 3 or 4 jobs at the same time. My vacation is working. When I go on vacation, all I do is think about work and what I could be getting done. So I have this when I go to work, I have a great time. I laugh, joke around with the guys. I always have a smile. Even when people around me are, I'm at work. No, I'm happy. I'm happy at work. I'm happy I'm at work because I'm alive. I can work. Think about it. Black Velvet and Pepsi. Yeah. It's good mix. With a shot of brandy. I've never tried that. Yeah. I want to travel. Let me tell you something about traveling. The only continents I haven't been to are Australia, yeah, you're not missing much. Different cultures. If you're into looking at different cultures, different people, different ways of living, um, just an interest in that, just an interest in experiencing it, go for it. Just in Hong Kong. You're in Hong Kong, huh? I want to visit Hong Kong, but now I want to visit. I want to visit the Philippines, just to see, different culture, different way of life. You know, so after visiting and traveling and living in different areas, because I've lived in Holland, I've lived in uh, Germany, Mannheim, Ramstein. I've been to lived in Amsterdam, Holland. I lived in Florida, Georgia, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Um, oh shoot, I've traveled through states, spent 1 week in this state, 1 week in that state. That's lived in California. Terrible. Been in earthquakes. Yeah, it's all. Which what happens is you start seeing a trend, and what the trend is where you live and what you see around you. You just become so accustomed to it, it's boring to you. And to see something different, you it's exciting. Of course, you see different people, different ways of life, different ways of living. I lived in Venezuela for a little bit. That was before that dumbass Maduro came into play or whatever, you know. So can't go to Venezuela now. Too much crime. But yeah, man, that was a great place. It's beautiful, beautiful country. Man, the women there, Jesus. That's why I married a Venezuelan. Right? A Venezuelan, Veronica. Um, we got a place in Venezuela that lived in Spain. Got a place in Venezuela. There's nothing but lightning, 24/7. It's beautiful. They got an island called Margarita Islands. They got I forget what it's called, but it's like a part of the ocean. It's called the Ocean Fishbowl or something like that. You can walk out for like a half a mile, and it only gets to like 3 to 4 feet deep. Seen all the castles in Europe. Have a piece of the Berlin Wall. I've seen the concentration camps. It's sad place. Yeah, I want to go to Australia, Philippines, Hong Kong. Hong Kong. I'll go say hi to you. I'll go stop and see the great Cheryl Estrada. Estrada or nada. No, I'm not in Hong Kong right now. I'm in Macau. Okay. So when I went to Venezuela, I lived down the side of a mountain. There's one stick in the middle of the house, holding it up. one stick, and the rooms were kind of like cut out around the stick. Tin roof. It's fun. Chesapeake Bay was my shallow. Chest high where we swam. Nice. Chesapeake Bay. I haven't been there. Australia too, yeah. I'm gonna go pet the koalas. Go say hi to Tasmanian Devil. I watched him all the time when I was a kid. The Warner Brother cartoons. Tasmanian Devil. Yeah, Australia. I want to go someplace where you can walk outside and something can eat you alive. Go to Australia. Where they have Vegemite sandwiches. Australia. I got close to Africa. I didn't live in Africa though. Got close to it. The island in Spain, Tenerife. Lived there for visited. Veronica's family. Some of the family lives there, so we went to go visit. And Tenerife Island. It's a beautiful place. I don't know how it's like now, but it was pretty beautiful there. I climbed that Tenerife mountain, climbed it, got pictures of all the sulfur mines and stuff. I want to go where it's 68 degrees year round. I don't know, 68's kind of, I don't know. 68 mil humidity. I think if you were to live in 68 degree temperatures all the time, you get tired of it. I mean, seriously. Even if it like swung like up to 80 or even down to 50, I think the season, changing of the seasons, the body aches. It's all fun. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sinking in this chair. 68 degrees. I don't know. I like the real hot nights. Go for a ride. 50s at night drag race. Good point. Good point. Yes, I like it. Let's say 50 degrees anytime after 6 p.m. and 68 degrees anytime after 7 a.m. and a peak of 80 for a couple hours in the afternoon. How about that? I could do that. One month of snow, all right? 1 month of snow. This will give you 1 month of snow will give you an excuse to start working on the car. And then at the end of the month, you kind of kick yourself in the butt to get the car done. So your car's not down too long, right? How about that? That sounds good. Holy cow, it's 10:20. I think I'm gonna end this. It's been an hour, 30 minutes. All right. Babu. As Maria would say. Babu. Let's see. 80 degrees from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'll get up and different strokes, different folks. Babu. Cheryl. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. So it's getting late. I'm gonna end it. Bye. Thank you all. Good night. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Colleen. Everyone in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Hippie Miller, of course. Victoria's Crown. One Eye Cat. All right. Chichai.